Alright, we should be ready here. So let me just go ahead and pop out this chat real quick. Alright, so, hey guys, it's me Meter. Hopefully you all can hear me. Hopefully everyone's able to hear me a-okay at the moment. Anyway, if you couldn't tell, I pretty much did everything else I could in the game in my off time. Let's go over here and, let's show off my collection here. I collected every single figure I could possibly get in the game, except the ones I cannot get yet. That's all require me to, the four require me to beat this particular mode. I went ahead and I upgraded all the abilities. Let's go in here. So I went ahead and did all that all off screen here. This ability here is surprisingly broken, but yep. And then, of course, there we are. Got all the Waddle Dees too. So yeah, everything's. I really thought the reward for getting all the Waddle Dees was going to be a bit bigger, but oh well, no biggie. All that's left to do is to do the 3-star Ultimate Cup Z. And being as this is my first run through of this, I'm going to pretty much be cheesing it in every way, shape, and form. I am not going for like a no abilities run or anything else like that. That's going to be later in my Let's Play. This is just cheesing through the arena as much as possible, simply to see what it is. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and see what lies in store for us. I didn't even practice up on any of this because I realized here this is basically what seems to me to be a canon arena of sorts, because this isn't like the real world. You're in the same dream world that Fecto Elfilis or whatever created, and obviously that thing escaped out of the last run of the post game, and so yeah, this is like a little dream world of all the Fecto things and everything, so they can't even enter it. So in a way it seems like it's almost canon this time. Let's go ahead and start and see what we face first. Already messing up a bit, and that's my own fault. I shouldn't have tried to get cocky. Alright, we're off to Kirby Cat. 10 more. Alright, Wispy Woods time. Whoops. Yeah, if you pretty much, if you unlock the deep sleep ability, you get a random boost every time you do it. So you can essentially just go to the shop, use deep sleep over and over and over, and get free boosts for everything. Free attack boost, free defense boost, and free speed boost. So, yeah. Morphosaur just makes things absolutely ridiculous. There very well could be boss practice streams. I haven't decided yet. Having a child makes it really hard for me to what's the word? Coordinate when I could do stuff, really. Oh hey, thanks for being a member again. Good to know you still fight these one at a time. And back to full health again. That's nice. Fecto Meta Knight. I knew that was coming. Phantom Meta Knight. Whatever. Same difference. Oh, I did not see that coming, actually. Throwing rocks 2 times in a row? Hooray for star coins! Alright, we're almost near the last boss. You get lifesteal as long as you do a triple sword, like, at close range. Sidekick is still allowed, yes. Hey! I have your power! Alright, let's see. Fecto Elfilis, the soul, whatever thing. Final battle. Ah, we have this awesome theme. Except without the, and here we are in the background. Special Born of Chaos, Chaos Elfilis. Finally, we're fighting. We really are fighting perfect chaos. I'll fight it with the sword this time, and then I'll probably go through the arena again, considering how quick it was to get here in the first place, and try to do it without abilities, because why not? I just want to see what your second phase is, because I know you have one. You're not fooling me with that garbage. That's a lot quicker than normally is. Alright, that's good to know. Like, that's like straight up instantaneous. Oh, hey, got the Sectonia Phantom thing going on here. The Tyranza does. Okay, I guess you have to float over that attack. Alright, what's your next phase? I know you have one. We're fighting light.
And here we are.
Oh, we have this music playing. Really, this music plays during this fight? Okay, so let's see. Alright, this looks fun to dodge without dodging. Okay. Okay. Hey, Drasha, what's up? Oh, I see. I have to... Okay. I have to use those as pillars and jump on them. That makes sense. Is this even possible without dodging? Thanks for the donation. Oh, you got the Magalore laser thing going on. Okay. Ah, no, crap. Well, I guess I need to practice anyway, so...
And here we are.
No! Crap. I shouldn't have tried the slide kick, I should have just tried to keep running. Can I just like, jeez, if I just like use this? How does this work on the boss? I'm curious. Okay, so it's not that powerful. Not sure I dodged that without dodging. You swing 4 times, you need to remember that. Oh. Yeah, like, how do I... Do I have to... Is that even possible to dodge? Alright. I'm not doing any more after this. I'm just going to go through it all over again to get back to this. Alright, you do that attack afterwards. Okay, then. Those shockwaves last longer than I think they do. Okay. That's a new one. I haven't seen that attack yet. Whoops, not trying. Like, I don't know how to consistently dodge that attack. I don't get it. Like, it doesn't seem... Without dodging, anyway, it doesn't seem possible to dodge that attack. Yeah, I don't... For that attack, I still don't know how to dodge that one. May have to stay at the one side of the corner and kinda... Dang it. Oh, you just can't get hit by the... It doesn't seem like it should be that easy to just avoid that attack. But I guess it is. Dang it! Hold on. I'm still gonna mess up my no dodging run just by accidentally dodging. Time to abuse this ability. Try and paint a Waddle Dee for boosts when I could just get these. Deep Sleep restores you to full health and also gives you a little boost afterwards. They can't stack. However, you could get one of each at least. Ah, got all 3 of them in one go. Usually you have to do it like several times before I get all of them. They could stack if you buy them. You could get up to, I don't even know how many you could get. You could get like 1,000 on the timer there if you want. Oh, right. Almost forgot. I'd like to buy 1 maximum tomato, please. Oh god, Drill is like the worst ability in this game. Aw, dang. Aw, dang it, I was hoping I could kind of avoid that. I was hoping I could have avoided that at the last second. Instead, I messed up. Oh well. Alright, you're gonna use this twice in a row this time. I don't have to fall for that again. I couldn't reach it in time. Alright then. I thought I'd have to waste some. I thought I was going to lose my second bar there for a sec. Oh well. Oh, come on. Aw, dang. I want to do this without an ability because eventually I'm going to have to learn this at some point. Wrong way, dang it. how long is that attack? Launch it in time. Oh, which one hits a shadow? Here it is. I have no idea how to dodge this attack. I really don't. Like, how... That seems impossible to dodge without actually dodging. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, dang. Okay, there's a little bit of leeway room, kind of like, it's like the Star Dream attack. That's what I have to remember. It's like, as soon as it ends, slide kick. That's how to do, just like the Star Dream, soloists. And here we are. Okay, so you could inhale those. It's good to know. Okay, jump, 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 and then float. Jump, 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 float. Okay, can't inhale them that way when they're doing that. It's good to know. Alright, just gotta get that run down to 1 health bar. Or I could just allow myself to use a maximum tomato during the fight. That's also possible. Absorbing the good part of Elfilis. It does say it's the warm part of the soul, so... I like how there's the whole thing is canon, like the actual fight. I like that. Alright. So, yeah. That was cool. That was really fun. Definitely need to learn how to get that final phase down pat. But I still did it. No dodging. So it is possible. It looks really hard, but honestly, the thing about this game is that all the bosses only have like 4 or 5 real attacks that repeat on loop. They might randomize it here and there, but it's nothing like Star Allies where every boss had like so many different movesets and like different things. So this honestly seems doable to do with like no abilities or dodging. It really does. So. Alright. Congratulations on a stunning victory, Kirby. Here's your one reward. Ooh, 3 rare stones. That's nice. A special figure. Species born of chaos. Chaos Elfilis. A unique convergence of elements from native beast souls to eternal butterfly. Wait. Okay, so it did absorb some of the Morphinite's abilities, so I guess that makes sense. It did get the butterfly's abilities too. Gave a stubborn soul one last chance at revenge. This new creation, driven by pure chaos, was defeated by the bright light of Kirby's hope. The last bit of life that remained willingly returned to Elfilin. At least, last 2 became 1. Kirby, you're amazing. You realize that you've conquered all of the Coliseum tournaments? To honor your landmark achievement in the realm of arena-based combat, I got you a gift. This special figure is all yours. Congratulations. Commentator Waddle Dee. The Coliseum is always ready for battles with brutal beasts, but no one is prepared when a mysterious vortex opened inside the arena. Commentator Waddle Dee was so scared that he almost shut everything down, but his curiosity won in the end. What wild battles await within? It's tournament time. Congratulations on starting innumerable battles that have ultimately come to see. A new foot has been added inside Kirby's house. As we clear different modes, new photos will be added to the wall inside Kirby's house. You tell us this after I've been collecting photos this entire time. I'm pretty sure I have every photo already, and you just now tell me this? Trader Waddle Dee has arrived in town. If your collection is missing a figure, he'll trade you one of his own for a rare stone. Psh, yeah, right. I'll just get into the gotcha machine. There's a pretty good success rate in those anyway. Not giving my rare stones for a figure. Yeah, like, okay, so there are 10. I guess there's one last one for getting all the figures. Let me just get that now. Well, actually, no. I need to go to the thing first. I need to go inside the. Congratulations, Kirby! All of the movies are now available in this cinema. To celebrate, we finally have a special figure. Usher Waddle Dee. After town was destroyed, this movie-loving Waddle Dee decided the cinema needed to be rebuilt right away. Sure, food and shelter are important, but so are movies. As for his favorite movie, it probably has to be all of them. Would you like to watch a movie, Kirby? Nah, not right now. I'll probably will come back for those, just so I could get some high-quality recordings of all the footage I could use for future videos. Alright, so got that. So all that's left is that one figure that only became available to collect in the gacha machine by beating everything else. Or by beating the true arena. And I guess it's going to be the Morpho Meta Knight figure. I guess some of this making sense. Or the Fecto whatever garbage. Phantom. Watch, now the rarity is going to be like super difficult for... Oh, there we are. Yeah, not too bad. The Lone Illusion, Phantom Meta Knight, the lone illusory foe that you encountered outside of Forgo Dreams. When Fecto Forgo tried to control Meta Knight like it had King DDD, the experienced swordman came out on top through sheer force of will. But the result was this mysterious doppelganger formed by the residual psychic energy. As the budget works in every figure, you'll now hear special music playing over the collection screen. Yay! 100% clear! Congratulations! Whee! I really like this figure a lot. Like, that's just like a nice looking, heartwarming figure right there. That's probably one of my favorite ones, honestly. I like that one. Chaos Elfilis. Alright, well, I guess that does it. And I have about what do you gotta say? Why would I possibly want to do that? Want to trade my figure for the rare stones anyway? No, I'm not going to give you a rare stone for an extra. Why is that even an option? Oh yeah, actually, lighting the home's fireplace is one of the first things I did. As soon as I saw the fireplace, I just thought, huh, I wonder if you could light it on fire. So I got a fire ability, lit it on fire, and I got like a red coin for that. Woo, that was like worth like, what, 5 coins I think a red one is, or is that 10? I don't even remember. But yay, look at all those cool little paintings I got on here. Let's see, which figures I want to display. I'll display you. You and this one's cool. I'll display you. There we are. Now everything looks nice and complete. Let me just light it on fire, just for the completionist. The book is literally just a little advertisement for the games that were previously there, and not even like all the games, just pretty much ones from the modern era. Let's see. Dragonfire. I don't even need to use. I could honestly just use Morphinite again, but. That's true, I never actually read all these figures off screen, but there we go. Now everything looks nice and complete. Look at that. Look how nice and comforting this whole perfect room looks. Perfect. Alright. Let's see. Morpho Knight, the Fluttering Dream Eater. The fluttering fiend that casts judgment upon final battles is drawn toward the isolated isles of Forgo Dreams. There it feasts on the most powerful soul it finds. It takes the fearsome form of a scarlet-clad knight. Let the most challenging battle of this new world begin. That is not the most challenging battle of the new world. I would say, yeah, you're like, I would honestly say even Meta Knight, like Phantom Meta Knight was substantially worse than you. Like, you're just most of your attacks are just scripted. And it's not even. I would say the only real difficult attack you have is that that little shockwave thing you do, where you kind of create like a pulse wave just for the effect that could happen when you get near it, and how far you have to be away from it to not get hit by it. But yeah. Okay. I never actually showed off most of these. Maybe I should just read these off anyway while I'm here. Or maybe I should just say that for my Let's Play. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. The invading species, alone and incomplete without Elfilis, was trapped in the Eternal Capsule. Their only refuge was the realm of their dreams. Those dreams spread powerful waves of psychic energy all over the world. Slowly taking control of the animals they reached, escape would require more energy. So they use wildies for slave labor. Invasive species, Fectoforgo larva. When ID F-86 arrived, it began attacking all the native wildlife. The creature was captured soon after and turned into a test subject. The native inhabitants used it to create tech beyond their wildest dreams. They eventually used that tech to leave the planet altogether, but ID F-86 remained forgotten and fractured. Most likely the ancient origin story. I guess it only makes sense. The thing's able to create portals, and that's exactly what they used to escape. And looking at the technology they used here, it's not too far off to believe that they probably what left ended up becoming what the ancients did. That's a common theory people have anyway, but it honestly seems plausible. Ultimate life form, Fecto Elfilis. The Elfilin we first met was born from a small, compassionate soul that hid behind greater, invasive ambitions. Without a soul to temper its power, the creature's spatial teleportation ability ran amok, opening mysterious vortices left and right. And now that they're whole again, they're already planning their next invasion. And then all these are pretty much just saying their thoughts, dreams, non-existent, whatever. Possessed beast Forgo Leon. The specimen tagged as ID F-86 left formless and floating after a humiliating defeat. Fled to Forgo dreams to plot their next steps, create a new army of phantom beasts. Then claim Leongar's body as their own when Kirby arrived to force them out. ID F-86 had no choice but to reveal their own phantom form. Gender neutral pronouns. Alright, let's see here. Meow meow! Wake up, Leon. The solar fragments collected by Kirby and Clawroline have been returned to their owner. Leongar, now restored as Leon, is free of IDF-86 corruption and mind control. This world is in good paws once again. A duel with Meta Knight. Meta Knight arrived in the New World shortly before Kirby. He did some early scouting and reached as far as the snowy north before deciding to return and protect the town. Now he keeps watch for beastly invaders from his perch by the Colosseum. He's battled Gorimondo 30 times and won every bout, even giving context to the Colosseum as well, in terms of making the battles kind of legit too. It's kind of interesting. Meta Knight actually doing something and helping protect. It's kind of neat. I heard from someone that Kumazaki actually met directly with the translation team in America to make sure that the translations were more accurate in this game. I'm not sure where they got that article from. Maybe it wasn't. I never actually looked into that full interview with Kumazaki recently when talking about that game, so I don't know if it's from that. But yeah. Piece of Leon's soul. After their fight with Kirby, IDF-86's body was destroyed, but their powerful mind survived. They fled to the isolated isles of their own dreams and brought Leongar with them. To prepare this new vessel, they cast out Leongar's soul, shattering and scattering across the realm of Forgo dreams. quite interesting. So this thing could not just doesn't need a physical appearance to cause destruction and take over things. Just its own mind and thoughts could assimilate, is that the right word, to create its own form to take over. It's kind of interesting. Hey, thanks for the donation, Evie. They work in English first, so text isn't squished. Interesting. I guess that also prevents things from getting straight out removed in pause text. So, that's nice. To be fair, that's just FD86. 87 or Elfilin, I believe he is in fact he, so he has gender male pronouns, if I'm not mistaken. Where? Yeah, it consistently refers to him as a he, so there you go. It's just ID86 or Fecto or whatever. Fecto Forgo? Fecto Forgo, yeah. I revealed my face on multiple occasions throughout my history on YouTube. I'm sure there are even videos out there now you could find that show my face and me talking specifically, but there is, well, if you want to see it soon, or soon-ish, if you haven't yet, there is that YouTuber collab Kirby project that's being held by the Dexys, who is making an entire collab of YouTubers to make their own, make like a celebration anniversary for Kirby. I did actually take part in that, so there's that. Does this say anything? No. Maid 666 was substantially harder than probably anything I faced in a Kirby game. Like, that was... I mean, great, it's a fan game, I understand that, but still, the amount of precision, amount of hits that thing took to take down, and how awful, like, you had to be, like, precise with some of those attacks to avoid it. And you did so little damage and chip with your stuff, and you have such low health in comparison. That was hard. I would say that was probably one of the hardest bosses to just... That was just straight up beat in general. Like, even Magalore from Revenge of Dreamland, that was a pain for the arena because of how unpredictable he was, but to just end up beating him in the main game, that wasn't that hard. If you guys don't know what Maid 666 is, I highly suggest checking out a fan game called Pix Epic Sprite Comic to Game 2 or something like that. It's surprisingly a really great fan game, and it's made to be absolutely terrible in terms of its looks, appearance, presentation, but the game is surprisingly really good behind it. Like, I was already, I already did a whole video on that actually. So, yeah. Seriously, it is by far probably the best Kirby fan game I've played. Like, in terms of finished Kirby fan games, it's not, it like sets the bar. There's nothing that even comes close to in terms of a finished Kirby fan game. Maybe Invaders from the Dark, but that game is not that great at all. There's Dreamland Advance. That's a really good game. I guess not technically finished because she still hasn't finished making the extra mode yet. So whenever she's finished with that, I guess. But the game itself, pretty good, but it's just a Dreamland in an advanced skin. Granted, a lot of the sprites she made are impressive, especially in all of Castle Lololo, but still, the fact that Pick made that amazing of a game, it has like such under the radar too, like no one even knows about it. I didn't even know about it until I saw it randomly mentioned on Discord in a passing. So, if you look on my channel, there's a video I said saying best fan game ever or something like that. Look for that video and I have a link to the game. I'm not even joking. You guys need to play the game. It's amazing. So, yeah, Gamble Galaxy is obviously looking to turn out much better than that Sprite Comic game for sure, but it's nowhere near finished. Gamble Galaxy has a long way to go, so obviously there's a lot of time there, and being as the first chapter was delayed until 2023, yeah, I do hear though that the first chapter is going to be pretty much its own game in a way, and then each chapter will be like its own game, but I see. Yeah, just in typical Kirby game fashion too. Like the game has like so many things you see in modern Kirby games. Like it's funny. Like the deep story when you like look really far into it. The way some of the gameplay elements like it's okay. Overall, final thoughts about Forgotten Land. You saw the video I posted today. This game is incredible. Everything I could have possibly wanted in a Kirby game. It's finally materializing. Like I've waited for a 3D Kirby game since the year 2000. Like I was really legit upset as good old 11-year-old me when Kirby 64 was revealed as just another 2D platformer, when all the other games, Mario, Zelda, like Donkey Kong, all of them were getting 3D iterations, but Kirby was just another 2D one. I'm like, alright, well, it's still good, it's fine, it looks better, but, and I just haven't seen a 3D Kirby game since, so I pretty much gave up all hope. And then, the fact that Hal's first attempt at a real Kirby game ends up being this amazing in 3D, I know this is just like their first step, but this is a really good first step. It makes me so happy for the future to see what else they can make. If this is their first attempt, just imagine what they could do in the future. It's incredible. Air Ride was 3D for like the map. Yeah, and then it's like extremely limited in how you could travel on the map. Whereas the actual race was on rails, like a Sonic game, but. And Blow Up Blast and Battle Royale were mostly tests. Blow Up Blast is barely even, it's more like a top-down 2D game. It barely even, there's nothing in Tales that really requires like a 3D camera, so to speak. So, I'm not sure it really count, but Battle Royale did use a 3D plane, I guess, for the abilities. But I would say this is their first real game. So. But yeah, it's the fact that this is the last game I'm going to be able to play on my channel most likely, until like I can't reasonably see myself doing YouTube, like, honestly, for any other Kirby games. Because if my son's like 3 years old and the next Kirby game comes out, I'm not gonna be using YouTube. Like, I talked about this before, but the fact this is like the last Kirby game I played before I pretty much bail on YouTube, and just, I'm happy. This is everything I wanted. Everything I could have possibly hoped for materialized perfectly. I am so happy. It's like Kirby is clearly taking the next step on his journey as a character in terms of video games, and it's kind of poetic that I'm also going on my own journey as well at the same time he does. It's kinda, yeah. Where would I place Elfilis, my top 10 Kirby final bosses? It's pretty high up there. Like, I would say the actual battle, like, on the 3D plane is far better than Void Termina. Void Termina was great, but I just, compared to this, like, the Chaos Elfilis honestly felt like a whole action-packed. You're constantly moving, constantly doing stuff, avoiding attacks. It's a lot more in your face, up and at him with the boss. It's kind of like a real fight face-to-face, whereas with like Void Termina, he's kind of there just like standing in this 3D plane. You're kind of like shooting him from afar, and when you do face him, like, sure, Void is just really cool, but I don't know. I think in terms of a platforming boss, Chaos Elfilis is probably my favorite. What is when the son is old enough, what do you think is the first Kirby game he's going to play? Huh. That's a good question. I don't know. I think I'll let him choose. If he wants to play the newest game, I'm not going to stop him from playing the newest game before any others. If he asks me what game I want to play, I'd probably give him probably Superstar. So I don't know. Maybe I'd say Adventure, but I'd probably get the game is just really laggy, but no, actually, it would probably be fine. If he's old enough to play video games and start off, when you're that young playing video games, you don't notice things like lag or like things moving slowly. It just seems like part of the game to you. Like, those limitations and those faults in the game don't really show up. Like, I remember playing Mario 64 when I was younger, and this was a 3D game for the first time, and like, I had no idea how this stuff worked. I seriously legitimately thought there was a separate world behind those invisible walls. I had no idea how game programming worked. I had no idea there were limits because you couldn't actually go back there and it was just glitches. So yeah, probably Adventure, thinking about it. If he asks me to choose, but that's true. 3D Classics version does have no lag, so I better download that off the eShop while I still can, thinking about it. I don't have much time left. So will I pass this channel on to my son when I get old? Probably not. This channel will be its own legacy, and honestly, I'm seeing a lot of people wanting to continue the lore torch after I leave. I feel like a lot of people don't want to start doing lore themselves because I'm already doing it, and it's like, they know that like it's hard to compete with someone who's been doing this established for years. So once I leave, they'll give people the courage to move on themselves, and I'm really interested to see what kind of lore and what kind of videos people make once I leave, and in terms of continuing on that lore torch, because it will continue without me, and I'm interested to see what people could do with that creativity. It's gotta be kind of interesting. You know, that is kind of a funny thought that you just mentioned. Can you imagine your son looking up Kirby story, finding my channel, and hearing my voice? that would be kind of funny. I guess we'll see, won't we? There's already a couple people that are willing to make lore that I know of. Toxic P, I know he, I'm honestly never looked up Toxic's pronouns. But anyway, I know they tend to make videos and stuff based on lore, so that could be interesting. I know Scorpion C34 is already doing lore on a bunch of different subjects, and I think they could very well improve with there's a lot of potential there, but there's definitely room for improvement, like voicing narrations themselves, but I don't think I'm going to be leaving social media as a whole. I mean, as much as I hate Twitter as a whole for its very existence in terms of just being awful, by everyone complaining, just making you feel the absolute worst about everything, it does keep me up to date on a lot of stuff, and I do like getting updates and things from Twitter, so... If my son hates Kirby, so be it. That's his opinion. I'm not gonna force him to like the things I like. He's his own person. He could be whatever. I mean, he could like whatever he wants. It doesn't matter to me. He could like sports, for all I know. He could just turn out to be like someone who hates video games and just does sports. I don't know where we get that from, but you never know. So... The next video, I'm going to be doing a Let's Play first. First priority, Let's Play. I'm going to be doing a whole Let's Play this game and doing like the no ability run and the... I'm going to call it arena, because basically that's what it is. It's an arena. Doing the ability run on that, doing the whole Let's Play, yada yada. Once that's done, first thing I'm going to make is a remaster of Galactonite. Galactonite will in fact be the first remaster I make. And then, because I need to remaster Galactonite really, really badly. Like, I look at that old video that I made, like, right in the very start of my canon. It is so cringeworthy in comparison to, like, all my modern stuff I made now. And it's... Right now, I have it set up to where Galactonite leads into Morphinite, and Morphinite leads into Super Kirby canon. Mostly no one watches that third video, or even know it exists. So most people just end up watching Galactonite and pointing out that I'm wrong in Galactonite on things, which I am because it's an old video, and not also watching the part where I update it with Morphinite, and not... So yeah, Galactic Knights first, then Morpho Knight, then Fecto Elfilis, which will probably end up being the last Kirby canon I do on my channel. And then I will end up finishing my Metroid canon series, at least to the... I'll be doing the main games. I'll be doing Metroid Other M next. I've been meaning to do that one for a while, but Kirby hype just kind of got in the way of everything in that Metroid series. But I still want to end it. I still want to finish that. So it'll be Metroid Other M, Metroid Fusion, and then Metroid Dread, and then that's it for that. And then after that, well, guess you're gonna have to wait and see, won't you? I will say this, my last video will be on December 31st, so I can't say I'm going to be consistent with updates after I'm done with Kirby and Metroid, but I'll try to throw something here and there every so often. Who knows, there could even be like a little sub-game somewhere in there too I can make lore of. We don't know. We have no idea. I said I was doing Fecto Elfilis. I don't really debunk stuff anymore on my, I don't really debunk stuff anymore because I feel like that's a little patronizing? I forgot how you pronounce that word. I think it's patronize. It seems like those who, by debunking stuff like that, it kind of, well, I guess the Kirby one kind of debunks stuff. I'll probably do it in a more mild way because I think the way I did debunk it was just, it really was kind of condescending and patronizing. So I'll be a lot more mild with it. Like, I'll maybe reference it off key to say they're not the same, but I'm not going to be like in the face, like, if you think this, you're a horrible person, you're awful. Like, yeah. Do I think Fecto Elfilis add anything special to Kirby canon as a whole? Yeah. Fecto Elfilis probably is the origin story of the ancients, most likely. That in itself is a huge thing. Like, it might not even be true, but still, like, it almost seems like they're really implying that with the stuff they're saying. Like, if you look at some of these articles here, like in the whole story and how these presumably humans or whatever they are trying to get this technology from Fecto to, there's a lot there. So what will I do if my son thinks I'm weird for spending hours of my life analyzing the lore of a children's video game series? I already know and accept that my child's gonna think I'm weird some way or another, and that's fine. No, I'm not. Ranking Kirby bosses based off their power, it seems like almost impossible. Just imagine that everything in the Kirby universe is just could destroy everything multiple times over. That's all you need to know. That's basically it. I'll leave that for, say, those, I don't even know what those are. Like those battles they have, like whatever. I can't remember that. I can't even think of the name of them right now. If anything, this game actually debunks the fact that Kirby is 8 inches tall, because Danius, the one who translated my Wait, no, Danny's not the one who did that. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Hold on, I need to find out. Someone on Twitter, I think it was Danius, or was the person who translated my... Someone got screen caps and, like, dumped textures of the walls around here, and we're showing some of the signs and translating them using the text that's in game. Some of the signs for the rides give human measurements, like 80 centimeters or 120 centimeters, in terms of, like, you have to be at least 80 centimeters but no taller than 120 centimeters or something like that. So there are, like, actual human measurements on these, and if Kirby's in this world, then that definitely kind of cancels out that whole 8-inch theory thing. It's not Teo EXE, no. And it's not translating from Japanese to English. It's translating the in-game language, like those symbols and stuff, into the actual language that way. This is not a joke. I'm legit serious. Yeah, like I said, if there's any... Take any lore you learn in Smash Brothers and just throw it out the window. That might be canon for Sakurai, but that isn't canon now. So, according to Sakurai, like I said, Wispy Woods doesn't grow his own apples and just drops them. Which is definitely... You can see them growing from Wispy Woods. So... What is my opinion about Metroid Dread? Said it multiple times over. Once again, it was the 2D game I've waited since Fusion. I've waited for a sequel for Fusion for years, and that also came. It's funny. I've been waiting probably just as long for another 2D Metroid game to appear after Fusion as I was for a 3D Kirby game. Well, maybe a little bit longer for a 3D Kirby game, but the fact they both come like within a few months of each other, it's something else. I do not speak Spanish. I might know like a few sentences here and there, but no, I got the stuff translated for, like, all the Kirby canon translated in Spanish. I paid actual money to get that stuff translated. More than actually seems financially viable. But that's another story. That was more so just out of the good of my heart and money to do. And that was translated by another Kirby fan who also translated some of the Kirby anime too. Hold on, I need to find out what his name is. Yeah, it is Danius. I was right. Danny88ALV is his Twitter handle. But yeah, he's the one who translated all this stuff for me. So Here, let me see what Danny has said specifically about the measurements here. When he was looking into this screen thing here. Okay, it said the translation on the ride said information: you must be 90 centimeters tall and less than 190 centimeters to ride. You will get wet on this ride. Have fun. So 90 to 190. Those are straight up human measurements in terms of height. So I was wrong about the I was wrong about the like 80 to 120, 80 to 190, or 60 to 190. So very calm music, very good for the setting, I think. Once again, that was you must be 90 centimeters tall and less than 190 centimeters to ride, is what it says. So between 90 and 190. I said this multiple times before. Well, I guess not people have heard it. I don't play any games with heavy amounts of demonism or spiritism, and I don't play any rated M games either. Elden Ring is definitely in all of those categories. So oh, thanks for the donation. What's something you would change or add to Forgotten Land? One thing I would change. Trying to think. Oh, I know. Instead of keeping the lore in figurines, and I kind of wish that, as with all Kirby games, I kind of wish the story was more in your face rather than trying to put all the lore just at the end of the game. Like, what they could have done here, which I think would be a really neat idea, is say, into collectibles, like you have your things like you collect like figurines or stuff, what if you could find dropped video transmissions? Like, you could tell they could at least have announcements in English, which we've seen at the very end of the game. So what if you found like these little pieces of like radio tapes or something, or transmissions you could find laying around that talk about the past a bit? Like little collectibles you could find on your journey that doesn't interrupt the gameplay, but kind of like gives you the story and builds on that throughout the game. Just like, hey look, you found a transmission, and you kind of like play it. Considering the technology these guys have had, I think that'll be kind of a neat idea. I feel like every Kirby game deals with time travel in some way, shape, or form. Maybe not directly, but well, I guess if you're talking about like a directly game, which is what we were talking about, that could be interesting if done right. Usually when stuff starts to dabble in time travel, things get really confusing really fast in terms of timelines, paradoxes. Very, very few could manage to pull it off well, and the ones that do pull it off well are usually so crazy confusing, where the whole point is that it tries to prove how confusing time travel is. So I gotta say, I was not expecting to hear that "and here we are" track during the final fight. That the first time you, like, the whole area when you first heard that was very unsettling. Fire is actually one of the better abilities in this game for like people who have actually like done boss rushes, because of how quickly fire could apparently decimate things quicker than you think. At least from what I hear. I hear dragon fire is actually pretty good. I know it's kind of more creepy when you think about that track, because it's considering those are created from the dreams of Fecto Forgo. They pretty much must have heard that track play over and over and over for countless years, to the point where it's like drained in their head and it drives them crazy. And like what you're hearing is essentially the epitome of how they feel about that particular sound. It's kind of deep when you think. I'm not sure if that was like the pure straight up intention they were going for, but considering the name of the track is called Eternal Echoes, I think that's probably what they are going for. I was never honestly creeped out by Zero or Zero 2, but yeah? Yeah? Oh, I'll be there in a sec. I'll do it right now. Alright. Hold on. All right. Well, all right. I think it's about time to go. I can see you guys kind of figured out why. So, yeah, it was nice talking, and I'd like to stream more other stuff too. But as for now, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.